Hi, I'm Richard Boyd, co-founder and CEO of Invizius. Invizius spun out from Edinburgh University in 2018 from world-leading research into the complement system. Our expertise and IP concerns ways of efficiently regulating the complement system to prevent unwanted foreign body responses or to treat diseases caused by complement dysregulation. Our investors comprise several UK-based VCs and a corporate VC. Our initial focus is to transform dialysis care where patient outcomes are poor and have stagnated over decades. World number 2 in dialysis equipment, Baxter, describes the challenge and the opportunity in the quote there. The industry has suffered from 25 years of limited innovation, and current therapies continue to result in unacceptable patient outcomes. Our first product, HGuard, is a novel accessory for hemodialysis to deliver the first substantive improvement in decades to the cardiovascular health and quality of life of dialysis patients. We started phase 1 study in 2022. We've also started developing a second product in a related indication. There are 2.6 million people worldwide on hemodialysis. This is a very difficult therapy for patients to sustain. 3 times a week, their entire blood supply is pumped through a dialyzer to remove toxins and excess fluid. But the bioincompatibility of the dialyzer causes activation of the complement system, which in turn causes a damaging inflammatory spike. The repetitive inflammatory assault from thrice weekly dialysis is thought to be an important driver of the shockingly poor outcome suffered by these patients. Life expectancy is just 1/3 of normal. 50% of patients die from cardiovascular complications, and quality of life is low. Patients are often severely depleted by the procedure and suffer a range of complaints associated with chronic inflammation. Recent research has shown that patients with a hypercomplement response during dialysis, a phenomenon we refer to as angry blood, is associated with a sky-high risk of cardiovascular events, up to 3 times higher than even the average dialysis patient. Compared to average, these patients suffer very high annual mortality, up to 4 times higher hospitalization, and cost up to £75,000 a year more to treat. Our first product, HGuard, will target the subset of dialysis patients with a hypercomplement response to reduce their cardiovascular complications and make them feel better on dialysis, improving their quality of life. Our patented HGuard technology is a powerful complement inhibitor based on the surface protein of the Streptococcus pneumoniae bacteria, pictured top left, which the bacteria uses to hide from the human immune system. This protein binds to factor H, the key complement regulator in human blood, and increases its down-regulating activity by 5 times. We've designed the protein to stick really well to the dialysis filter. We provide a vial of recombinant protein, which is mixed with the existing priming liquid used to flush the filter and tubing before each dialysis session. The priming leaves a coating of HGuard, which effectively hides the dialysis circuit from the patient's complement system and reduces the inflammatory assault sustained by the patient. The concept of using a complement regulator to hide things from the patient's immune system has many potential application areas. HGuard has a total market value of $1.6 billion in hemodialysis, but the product can be reformulated for use in the other extracorporeal treatments shown on this slide. These include continuous renal replacement and ECMO, which provide kidney and lung support to patients in intensive care, and cardiopulmonary bypass, which maintains heart and lung function in patients undergoing open heart surgery. All these treatments involve the circulation of the patient's blood supply through a machine for hours or even days, a machine which the complement system sees as a very large foreign body. That foreign body response and the inflammation it provokes contributes to a range of serious complications and costs, which HGuard will address. Our technology may also be used to protect transplanted organs, cell therapies, gene therapy vectors, and nanoparticles from the damaging effects of complement. Dysregulation of the complement system is increasingly recognized as a driver of disease, so there are potential therapeutic applications of our technology too. These applications provide opportunities for partnering and expanding our development pipeline. Many thanks for listening. And please do get in touch if you'd like to know more about investment or partnering opportunities with Invizius.